When a narcissist gets their karma, this is what happens. Hint, it's not what you imagine. Everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. Today, we're exploring the concept of narcissists and karma. So, when will they get what's coming to them, you ask? When will they finally face their comeuppance? Well, after all this time, the big question remains, do narcissists actually get their karma? That's what everybody wants to know, right? Well, what if I told you that they're already getting their dose of karma? What if I told you that most narcissists are already facing their share and more? The thing is, it's not always easy to see. Karma for a narcissist can come in many forms. It could be public humiliation, financial setbacks, or even health issues. But sometimes the karma for us may take shape in a way that you wouldn't expect. It could be that we finally have to face up to the reality of our own minds, come to terms with how we've hurt others, and decide to make a real change. That's the kind of karma that doesn't make the headlines but can ultimately lead to a profound transformation. So, listen up, because we're about to take a trip down the rabbit hole of self-aware narcissism and karma. I can tell you with certainty that karma hits narcissists like a ton of bricks. It comes down on them like a bolt of lightning, all at once. And the things that they've done, the shame, the guilt, and the regret that they feel, it's like taking that red pill and waking up to the reality of their actions. Once they've taken the red pill, there's no going back. Their life will never be the same. And if you think that's not enough, what if I told you that your absence, your decision to leave, can be the ultimate karma for a narcissist? Even if they appear to be happy with someone else, they might still be feeling the weight of their past actions. But I know what some of you are thinking. That's not good enough. I want them to suffer. I want them to feel pain. Well, let me tell you something. It's important to remember that karma is not a weapon that you can wield for your own desires. If you try to rush karma or use it to hurt others, it will always boomerang back and hit you twice as hard. You have to be careful with that boomerang-shaped karma and choose your actions carefully. Remember, revenge and justice are two very different things. Here's the thing. Karma is not just some jargon that we throw around when we're feeling judgy. Karma is actually embedded in our existence. As for narcissists, well, their karma is a bit complicated. I mean, I can tell you with 100% certainty that they'll never be truly content or happy for very long. They'll always be yearning for more, for something bigger and better. Believe me, there are many narcissists out there who feel the exact same thing I said to you. But perhaps for some of y'all, this understanding isn't enough. You might be thinking, that's all well and good, but what if they hurt me? What if they did me wrong? Where's my damn justice? And to that, I say, hold up a minute. Their karma might not be as straightforward as you think. See, here's the thing about happiness. It's fleeting. It's like sand slipping through your fingers. The moment you think you've got it, it's already slipping away. So, what if the narcissistic person in your life is already paying their karmic price? What if losing you is actually their calling, their destiny? It might sound strange, but sometimes losing someone can be the wake-up call that we need to change our ways. So trust in the process and know that sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is to take a step back and watch the universe work its magic. Therefore, you should know this. As long as you keep pursuing a narcissist, they can't lose you. When you keep yourself on the narcissist radar or beg for closure, you're just keeping yourself attached to them, watching them live their life. But they have to lose you for it to be their calling, their karma. By this, I mean you won't even see the narcissist suffers. So, let losing you be their karma. It might not seem like enough to some people, but trust me, karma can be a persistent and perpetual boredom. What if missing out on prolonged happiness and joy is the ultimate karma for a narcissistic person? They might not die alone, but they'll be lonely because they'll never experience true happiness. But here's the thing. You can't force karma on someone else. That karmic boomerang is gonna come back and hit you twice as hard. Trust me, I've thrown some karmic boomerangs before, and it never ends well. So, if you want to get rid of a narcissist, you need to expose them, call them out, and make them leave you alone. Stop playing their toxic games of Monopoly or whatever it is they're trying to play. It's time to move on and let karma do its thing. When you finally snap and stop playing their game, that's when the real karma comes into play. When you go no contact, when you cut them out of your life, That's when you start to see their karma catching up to them. But here's the thing, they can't experience it until you take action. You have the power to be happy, to choose happiness. But narcissistic people, they're always chasing it, running after it like a wild goose chase. And the older they get, the slower they become, and happiness seems to slip even further away. But it's not just age, it's this constant hamster wheel of chasing happiness that narcissists just can't seem to get off of, no matter what they do. So I ask you this, what does karma look like to you? Leave it in the comments below. Don't hold back. What do you think karma should do to a narcissist? It's cathartic, and it's important to let it out before it bottles up and turns into resentment and anger inside of you. It's time to let it out, y'all. If you need to spill your guts in the comments, there's no judgment here. Well, except for those wishing death on a narcissist. That's a no-go, but seriously, protect your peace. It's something most narcissistic people will never experience. Maybe that's their karma, but honestly, we may never see it. Sometimes you gotta trust that your higher power is gonna handle it. God's got Carmen in his backpack, and he's coming for those narcissists with a full load of karma. It's not up to us to help God or give him a head start. He doesn't need it. He's God, for crying out loud. Narcissists are always chasing happiness, but never quite reaching it. And maybe their karma is just their existence. Who knows? The fact that they hurt people and have to live with the consequences. Some of them might not even deserve forgiveness, but that's just the deal with combat. It's a wild, unpredictable thing. Well, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Seriously, you guys help me so much. But listen, I've got a pro tip for you. If you're struggling with karma or just need some self-love, head over to the description box below and grab yourself a love journal that I provide. It'll change your life, I promise. Now don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more content like this. And while you're down there, let it all out in the comments section. What does karma look like to you? Protect your peace. Until next time, have a nice day.
So guys, it's great to be here with you today to discuss the intriguing topic of narcissism and karma. There always seems to be the question of whether narcissists would ever get what's coming to them. But what if I told you that they are already receiving the jaws of karma in a way that you wouldn't expect? Karma for the narcissist can manifest in several forms: public humiliation, financial setbacks, or even health concerns. However, karma that leads to a significant transformation is the one that doesn't make the headlines. Once the narcissist has begun to face the reality of their actions and decided to make a change, their life will never be the same. It's like taking the red pill and waking up to the consequences of actions. But let's not fall over yet. What if you realize you've abstained a decision to leave would be the ultimate karma for the narcissist? Even if they move on and appear happy with someone else, they will still feel the weight of their past actions. Revenge and justice are two opposite things. Therefore, you must be careful with careless boomerangship and choose your actions with care. But here's the catch. Happiness is fleeting and can slip away in a moment's notice, even for narcissists. The pursuit of achieving more significant and better things usually leads to a wild goose chase that doesn't end well. So don't play the games monopoly, expose them, make them leave you alone, and move on. That is where the real karma comes into play, and they will face their consequences soon enough. Well, what does karma look like to you? Do you think karma is a step system, or do you think something more severe could happen to punish their actions? Whatever opinion you hold, it's cathartic to let it all out in the corner of the world. However, be careful not to wish death on anyone though, as it is not an effective solution. So protect your peace and never let anyone affect your happiness. Don't chase happiness like a narcissist, but focus on making contentment a priority. You can choose to bring happiness into your life, while on the other hand, narcissists may never experience true happiness. But always trust in the process and let karma do its thing. We have a higher power who is coming from those narcissists with a full load of karma. So sit back, relax, and let karma work its magic. And lastly, if you're struggling with karma or need self-love, I've got a pro tip for you. Head over to the description box below and grab the love journal. It will change your life, I promise. And don't forget to smash that like button below and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, have an excellent day. I hope the file is informative. Please don't miss that the ride you've talked and experiences in the comment section below. Have a nice day.